My dear students, good evening all of you. How are you, my dear students? Are you taking care of your health? Are you following proper measures for this pandemic? Take care of yourself. Now come to the point. Are you ready? Right. Pay concentration and attention, because these are the two things which help the people, particularly students, to reach their goal. Now come to the point. So here, CBSE plus 2 English, this is the second poem of Flemingo, an elementary school classroom in a slum. Elementary school classroom in a slum. So by seeing this title of the poem, you can understand what we are going to discuss. Slum means the area without proper facilities, means tap water, road system is not there, infrastructure facilities are not there, lights are not there, and drainage system is not there. Everything, there are no proper facilities, hygienic conditions are not there. So such type of area is called slum. So automatically you can understand the position of the people in that slum area. So there one school is there, an elementary school classroom. As it is a slum, as there are no proper facilities, infrastructure facilities, no lighting, no tap water, no drainage, no road system, no proper educational system. That means libraries are not there, hospitals are not there. So people are in the position without having these facilities. So you can understand their existence in that area. So here, an elementary school classroom, slum area, people are facing so many problems. In the same way, classroom is students who are studying in this elementary school classroom are facing so many problems. So that information, the problems faced by the students and the position of the students, how they are, their bad and sad position. They are in a depressed position. They are very in hungry condition. Such type of conditions we are going to learn in this poem. By seeing this title, easily you can understand what we are going to discuss, which type of people we are going to learn. Easily we can find out. Now come to the point. So author Stephen Spender, he is the English author. He is well known for his writings 1905 and 1919. He was born in 1905 and up to 1990 he lived in this world, and he is a great writer, essayist and novelist. He wrote so many big good books. He is the person who concentrated on social injustice between the rich and the poor, and the struggles taken place between, particularly in the people who are poverty stricken. So he was writing in favor of the poor people, and his stories, his essays, his novels depict and express the equality should be happened to the people, particularly poor people, to live along with the rich people. So social injustice and the social inequalities faced by the people, he was expressing in his poems. Now, Stephen Spender is the other well-known writer. In this poem, 4 stanzas are there. Each stanza we are going to discuss. Now see here, particularly an elementary school classroom. Where is it? In a slum area. Slum area means, you know, the area which deprives which is deprived of all the infrastructure facilities, lack of water facilities, tap water system is not there, drainage is not there, and here power system is not there, hospitals are not there, there are no infrastructure facilities, they are not in hygienic condition. Now come to the point. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces. Gusty waves, these children's faces. Like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their pallor. Now see here, far, far, F-A-R, far means it expresses distance, far from gusty waves. Gusty waves means strong waves. That means indirectly storms and flowing of the water. These children's faces. That means the place where the children are living, their facilities, water system is not there, rivers are not there, flowing water is not there. Their faces like rootless weeds, far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces. So this sentence expresses that the people are living in the place where water facilities are not there. Where water is there, there the land is full of plants and scenery, beautiful scenery is there. So you have to understand here that the place where the children are living in this slum area, there is no natural beauty, lack of water. Their faces like rootless weeds, the hair torn around their pallor. Pallor is white color. That means what here? Their faces are compared, that means their faces are like pallor, without blood in their faces. What is the reason? Lack of blood. Because they are not eating nutritious food, malnutritious food they are eating. The food without having any vitamins and here carbohydrates they are living. So they like rootless weeds, the hair torn around their pallor. So weeds means the waste plants in the field. Rootless weeds, that means when the weeds are taken out, roots are withered, then what is the position of the weeds? They are withered and they are wilted. That means they are not in the good position. In the same manner, the hair torn around their pallor. That means the hair is not in a tidy position. That means the hair is not combed properly, unkempt hair. How the weeds are plucked out from the field and thrown out, how they are withered and how they are not in good condition. In the same way, their hair spread on their face, the hair which is not combed properly spread on their face, turn around me scattered on their face without blood. So here the children are living in utter poverty and they are in the position without proper health. The tall girl with her weighed down head. The tall girl in the classroom, a tall girl, one tall girl is there with her weighed down head. She kept her head down. So here you have to understand why did the girl keep her head down. That means the position, the poverty, they are poverty stricken. They don't have food to eat. They are not able to eat food properly 3 times or 2 times a day. So all the problems, she was troubled. She was being burdened by the problems. Her head was full of problems. With the burden of the problems, her weighed head down. She kept her head down. That is the reason. Because of the problems she was facing, her head, she kept her head down. The paper seeming boy. The paper seeming boy means the boy seems to be a paper. How paper is thin? like that. One boy in the class is very thin with a rat's eyes. Eyes are as big as that of the or those of the rat. How rat's eyes are very big, like that his eyes also very big. That means big eyes show that he is very weak. The stunted unlucky hair. The stunted. That stunted means what here? Without growth. Ungrowthed plant is called stunted plant. The plant which is not growing in a proper position, that is called stunted. So here also there is no proper growth in that boy. The stunted unlucky hair. H-E-I-R, hair. So HAIR, hair, you know what is there on our head, that is called hair. HAIR, hair means the person who is the follower of his parents, the next, the owner of the property of the some person is called hair. Unlucky hair of twisted bones, reciting a father's gnarled disease. So this was stunted means the boy without any growth, unlucky hair, he is the owner of the, or he is the follower of the unlucky situation of twisted bones. His bones are not in proper condition because of arthritis. Arthritis means that is the joint pains and swelling of the joints. His bones are not in proper condition, they are twisted. So he became the heir to the twisted bones, reciting a father's gnarled disease. Reciting means what a teacher says, later students say the information. There might be poem that is called reciting, say again. So this boy got the disease of his father, gnarled disease, the disease, twisted bones. His father was born with arthritis disease, lack of proper nutritious food, food he did not take. That's why his bones and his body became, his bones total all are twisted. Such type of disease he got. That's why he is a hair. He is the follower of the diseases of his father. Disease, his lesson from his desk. So here he is saying his lesson is nothing but this disease. That means by seeing the boy we can understand he got the disease of his father. What a father! How father was born with arthritis. Arthritis, that is the bones disease. So he also was born with the same disease which his father had. At the back of the dim class, here see here, the lights which are lighting in that room are not with the proper light. They are not giving proper light. So the dim might be there, might be no light, no bulb, no tube light in that room, in that classroom. So at the back of the dim class, one unnoted, not noticed, the boy was not noticed because he was at the back of the class, there is no light. So in the corner of the dark corner of the room he was. At the back of the dim class, one unnoted, sweet and young. Sweet and young means here sweet represents a boy's character, and young, he is a young boy with a good character. His eyes live in a dream. That means he is not paying any concentration to the lesson taught by the teacher. So he is in a dream of squirrels game. Squirrels are small animals which are moving on the branches of the tree. In a tree room is nothing but in the trunk of the tree, starting part, big part, trunk of the tree, the squirrels made some holes. Those holes are called tree room. So going inside of the room, means whole, and they are coming out other than this. So without paying any